Jerry Peacock, and born and raised in Marietta, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. And that's pretty much me.
Just an average guy with a yearning I can't deny. Don't suppose you could fall for someone like me. If you just got to know me, well, that's something I can't foresee. All this time I am wasting, this dream I am chasing. It's a silly thought that you want someone like me.
Courtesy.
I don't know if
ready to go get sweaty?
That I bask in your afterglow. Just hoping.
I started lifting weights in earnest when I went in the Air Force. Physical fitness is just part of the deal. You're gonna have to be in shape to be in the military.
Then he really was bone skinny. He wore his sister's pants, and that was a 28 waist. Because he wouldn't eat their food.
No, that's not true.
It was too.
Because they were running me to death.
I mean, he's not an athlete, never has been. I don't want him to have a Schwarzenegger neck. I don't understand the big thrill of it, but that's not my call. But he's different.
You'd probably think that I'm crazy.
Teacher called us when he was in nursery school and wanted to know if he liked to play with toys. Not very much. I said, he has a coffee pot that he keeps in his bed with him.
I can't help
When I got this, like I said, it was just an off the shelf and it needed a lot of modifying. Thanks to Mom's sewing skills, she was able to tailor it in, make the sleeves smaller because they were like balloons hanging. Probably the nerdiest thing about me is my love of costuming. Movies, boys, avenge me, and love of Dragoncon.
It is Labor Day weekend in the United States, and for our friends and colleagues in downtown Atlanta, that means it is Dragoncon weekend. Tens of thousands of cosplayers flood 5 host hotels, several floors of a nearby trade center, and every street in between.
Hello, baby. Did you miss me? Nerdy Graw. That's what Dragoncon's often been called, because it's just an all-out nerd geek frolic.
We are the largest fandom-based convention in the United States that's ran by fans for the fans.
First time I went down there, I get off the train at Peachtree Center, and I see, all of these interesting people getting off with me, going up the escalator. People dressed as anime characters, and I'm just like, wow, people really get into this stuff.
It's his own little niche. I mean, it's something he enjoys, and he kind of fell into it.
I looked around, you see Spartans, see all the people who put a lot of, work into getting their body conditioned for their costumes. But there's no real function at Dragoncon to reward both sides of the equation. So I put together something that could, and submitted a concept called the Dragoncon Physique Costume Contest. And I didn't hear back from them for quite a while.
You've got mail.
Finally got permission to do an exhibition panel. It's cool, it's exciting. Where we have 2 contestants pitted against each other, and you can judge who's the best as far as costume and physique quality. Mr. Lee Cox, who is the director of Dragoncon Costuming, said we can do really well with this initial competition as kind of a proof of concept. I can build it into a full-fledged competition next year.
Life is too short to just do nothing. When he was 4 years old, he told his grandmother that he wanted to do something great. So we're behind him, 100%, whatever he wants to do.
My whole life, just being different, feel like others never really notice me. This competition may be my last opportunity to carve out my place in the world.
boys. Oh, my gears are falling out. I'm just gonna drop them.
Since the contest was originally conceived by me in an effort to keep everything objective, I'm not going to be one of the judges. Yeah, I am simply the presenter. However, I do need two of the best contestants that I can find.
Oh, yeah. It's about a $200 deck right here, and this is one of the cheaper ones. Real cool stuff. This is one of the iconic cards of Yu-Gi-Oh! This Regeki card right here. It's Yugi's favorite card. Anyone who has ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh! will recognize this card. Original print, Legend of Blue Eyes. It's whatever.
Billy is, his great friend and the absolute epitome of the muscle nerd image.
I'm still doing the same dang thing that I was doing when I was 14. Playing with mobile suits, building my models. 17 millimeters. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hey, who's playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
And Pokemon. The only difference is do a little bit of lifting now. Got to hit some chest and back tonight.
No legs?
Not tonight.
Will there ever be a night?
But I had legs 2 nights ago.
2 whole nights ago.
Yeah, I'm just getting to where I can walk again. Why are you here again, Jay? Why are you in my room?
Well, found out from Mr. Lee Cox, who's the head guy at costuming at Dragoncon, that our basic idea for a competition has been approved. It's not as big as we like, but it's something. So we can do a proof of concept, might open the door to bigger and better things. But I need 2 really awesome competitors. And so I was hoping you would consider being one of the guys on stage. I think it'd be good for you. Good to get your feet wet with actual physique type event. And it's pretty liberating to be in character, even up on stage.
I don't know, man. Losing Mom was definitely a staggering blow. That's Mom, that's me, that's my sister Chessa, my brother Brandon, my dad, my sister Kim, and Tom, my brother-in-law. Mom was my rock. She made my dad buy me a gym membership at 16. He didn't think I was gonna go anywhere with it, but Mom told him he was gonna do it whether he liked it or not. And that was the kind of person Mom was. She was a go-getter. But I've lived here all my life. Done a little bit of traveling, but this is it. This is my comfort zone. But Mom knew I want to potentially compete in bodybuilding. Maybe this will be a good stepping stone to see if I have the gall to do it. Who's the other guy?
Jonathan Carroll.
Originally hail from the lands of Asgard. My name's Jonathan Carroll. I play Wolverine for Superpower Beatdown. So this island's filled with big-breasted women, huh?
Just focus on the mission, Logan.
Scott, when are you gonna stop being such a dick? I am the biggest badass you're ever gonna meet.
Way back when it was still MySpace, came across his page, which he titles The Monkey of Steel. I was really impressed, with his physique, his costuming, how he put the two together. He's been both bodybuilding and costuming for years and years. He's very experienced at it, very established, in both worlds.
The guy's a wrecking machine, Rock. Stay out of the ring.
There's one more of you, but I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I see a Russell and who's the other fellow?
Can you see mine? Yes, no.
Yeah, I can hear you, Jerry. Can you and Lee
We'll
not?
go with it. I
Can you
can
and Lee
tell
not hear
someone
each
is
other?
talking in the background, but I can't hear who that is. I do try to give really talented people a shot at doing a panel, and they tend to be worth the investment. But sometimes you get these new folks like Jerry and his event. They don't understand the preparation that goes behind doing a panel, that kind of thing. That is probably the worst case scenario. You sound like you're in a bell jar, but it's clear enough.
All right, this is the
So what's
best,
going on,
best we
guys?
can do.
Really, just to start, so this is our first time doing a panel, so I just was curious if you could kind of walk us through the process. Like, is there a check-in process, or who are we supposed to meet when we're there?
You just arrive at the costuming track room, and...
Do you know what room that's in?
Yes, I do. It's over in the Hilton. It's rooms 302 through 305.
We have all those rooms?
The air walls are opened up between them.
That makes things curious, what Dragoncon would consider a success, where they would, permit us to come back next year.
The goal is to get as many butts in the seat as possible, and we've been pretty successful. As a matter of fact, they had to move us from one event space into another event space because not only was all of our seats full for every panel, but we had a line that was taking over the little airwalks between the hotels, and that's not a good thing from a fire marshal's perspective. So our definition of an unsuccessful panel is if there are less than 80% people in the room. It will seat approximately anywhere from 450 to 550 people.
Oh, really?
It's a very large room, yes.
So the room, I didn't know it was quite that big.
I really didn't have very many friends in middle school and high school. I was made fun of. I was pushed around. It kind of created this social anxiety for me. So I started martial arts when I was 11. Started weight training when I got to high school, and I started standing up for myself. I hate that I've had to put somebody on their ass, but they never picked on me again. I'm very, very much Drax, but I really don't want people to know that. I want people to think more I'm Clark Kent. Pretty sure I'd walk onto a stage after a quick spray tan and take something home right now. Shorts that way. Yeah.
How bad do I look, Jay?
You look better than you did last week.
I don't know about all that, man.
Huh?
I don't know about all that.
I think so.
Ready?
Yeah.
Relaxed.
People are like, oh man, you're huge, you're big, you're jacked. No, I'm really not. I was always the kid who couldn't even climb the rope. I was too fat to do the monkey bars. Like, I don't think I see what everybody else sees, and that's something I'm gonna have to overcome. Whew. All right, Jay, what's it? There's the crab.
Crab most muscular, hand of abyss most muscular, hands on hip most muscular. But you're bending over too damn much. You pull and then come back in. Posing, is necessary because you've got to highlight your body. You've got to present yourself at the best advantage for the judges. And it takes so much power and endurance to actually be in a bodybuilding competition because they will have you locked into poses, a minute, 2 minutes. I've seen guys actually collapse on stage because you've got to stand up there, all muscles clenched, and try and make it look graceful and effortless.
I look like I'm constipated.
The whole stage layout is a worry for me because you see...
We'll just have to feel it all out. Obviously, the room is pretty large. Might have this problem because I've been to plenty of panels where this happens. We might have mic difficulties. Some issue has happened in several panels that I've been to where it ends up being somebody has to just speak up very loud. So you might have to prepare
but
to project
I don't
your
want to
voice.
go into the negatives.
We should probably talk about the judging criteria, though.
Yeah.
So how will we come up with the scorecard?
If we got presentation, overall, costume and physique.
I guess what performance would help lead into that, like how they...
Presentation is going to be under that, how they do character poses and how, they bring their character to life, as it were. We've defined, how the competition will be judged in 3 areas: overall quality of your physique, presentation, and the third area is the costume. How well the costume is made. Like you could have a phenomenal, physique to go with like a Spartan outfit, but if it's just, you just threw on a piece of red material, and some store-bought helmet, you're not gonna get many points for that,
Whereas most people have clothes that they hang up in their closets, I'm a little bit nerdier because mine's full of costumes. This costume is actually really cool. This is the last costume my ex-wife and I ever made together. It's Goku from Dragon Ball Super. This is literally one of the coolest things that we ever made. This is my Batman cape. The outside is a slash-proof leatherette, and the inside is a flame-retardant material. When you throw it, it moves through the air like it has a soul of its own, and it's not happy. This is a costume that I didn't ever think that I would own, so to actually have it, I'm very excited. This is a screen-accurate Superman, Man of Steel costume. Everything's accurate, even down to the printed level of the texture on the fabric. This costume is from In Disguise Designs. And I hate to talk about how much things cost typically in a costuming sense because I feel like it's almost unprofessional. It's $3,000. So if you want to be the best, like no one ever was, you don't play games. You go big, then you go home, then you go get big again.
But Jonathan, he does his usual Superman outfits, and those show that he's a muscular guy, but it doesn't highlight the physique quite as much. We'll see what he comes up with.
Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!"
I am gonna do He-Man. He-Man could transform from this weak individual to this incredibly powerful one, going even back to my high school days when I made that switch from being bullied to I don't want to be bullied anymore. It was almost like holding up that sword and gaining the power of Grayskull to become, this titan that I am today. How big is he?
6'3".
I can put
4. He's six. The costume is built for somebody who's 6'4".
I can be 6'2" with my lifts. I didn't say that I have lifts in my boots. Shut up.
I mean, you're the same height as me.
Everybody on the internet thinks I'm 4 feet tall.
We got all right, arms up. Doing that wingspan.
You doing A? Where are you going first?
Yep, you're going across the board. Okay. Start with 47.5. 18.5.
So, I mean, if you look at this, you can see where the skirt is actually split right here. What I would almost want to do is bring that slit all the way to the top. That way I could take my leg out of it and show more.
Okay.
I mean, I am going to be wearing something under it, so.
Sure, right. So knowing that we have, more coverage of your body, we want to give you as much ability to still show as much of your physique as possible. Okay.
And I can't help but notice that He-Man has a mane of luxurious blonde hair.
I know.
And I didn't know what you were thinking because this is one of those pieces that we could do a bang-up job on this whole costume, but if the hair isn't right, it could just destroy it all.
The other guy in California is going to be paying probably $300 to $600 for his costume.
We're working like 3,000 to 4,000.
Oh, now there's not even any comparisons. I could no more put my quarter horse up against who's running in the Kentucky Derby for love nor money. There's what we are. They go for the costume, just like walking down the red carpet for the Academy Awards. They look at all those beautiful dresses. Might not be able to act their way out of a bag, but they got a beautiful dress on.
So we are approaching a level 10 gym with a lot of very, very strong defenders. And it's about 100 yards down that way. We're about to go battle it. So I'm Team Valor, peace through power and strength. These Mystic guys, they're like the weirdos, but I really think we got a solid chance of taking this. All right, so the gym is gonna be right over here. All right, so this is a level 10 gym with some exceptionally strong defenders. We're gonna go in through here and pound them down. We're gonna break them down one by one. Ready when you guys are. I've definitely been interested in Pokemon since I was a child. The cartoons came out and couldn't get enough of them. Played the Pokemon trading card game for a long time. I used to actually hustle them back in school too. Like that's how I made a living when I was a middle school kid. I played the game, built some awesome decks, and just really built up my collection. I still have a binder full of extremely old cards that were the rares back in the day. Like a first edition Shadowless Blastoise, the Charizard, the Venusaur, all the good stuff, all the valuable stuff, so.
When Billy first told me what costume he was doing, I was both shocked and at the same time, you certainly get points for originality on that one.
Charmander, go for it!
The costume that I've chosen for the competition is based loosely off Ash Ketchum. His name is Trainer Red.
Well, Red, I'm counting on you.
Right!
See, it's not like my character.
Oh, you're going as Prime again, that's right.
I am doing Prime for real this time.
Good.
Stand up straight.
And the top hat.
36?
And the,
Yeah.
Is that?
Right, yeah, can we bring down a little lower maybe?
You don't want to cover up your.
No? Oh, okay.
It's too long.
This just go to your belt line.
Okay, that's fine.
Because otherwise.
It's not a waist.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
All right.
Did you see I was kind?
Yeah, thank you. So I feel like if we do a belt that goes across the chest, that's definitely going to take away from some of my definition and stuff.
I agree.
I was kind of thinking maybe it come down at like a slant from my hip down to like right kind of lopsided, like diagonal running instead of just straight across, like a bandolier of grenades. I thought, yeah, Pokeballs. I kind of thought that was kind of cool.
Why don't you put the Pokeballs on there?
Yeah, that's what one of the plans. I've got to find Pokeballs though that we'll be able to modify to fit. They have big Pokeballs.
Can't we can make them out of ping pong balls and paint them?
Ping pong balls will be a little too small. These are probably going to be at least 60 millimeters in diameter.
In material, please. 2.5 inches?
Yeah, maybe like...
That's about 3 inches.
3 inches.
That's some big balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can just name this costume Big Balls is in Town.
Okay.
You asked for it.
I know.
Of all the characters that we have to choose from and can make you glitzy, why this dude?
Oh boy, Trainer Red is it's like an icon for the Pokemon franchise. He trains hard and nobody really expects him to win, but on the other side, you know, it's very original. I could have chosen like an Athenian like Themistocles or a Spartan like Leonidas, but
that's obvious.
At the end of the day, I want to do something that's unique and original.
Good plan, because we got to go to win, not just to go out there and dilly-dally. And this is going to cost us probably about $40. Okay?
Okay.
And we show up with a $3,000 costume.
He's paying $3 grand for his costume?
Well, if he's having some designer make the costume.
Oh boy. That might be a problem.
Your path ahead is full of strong Pokemon that will not be defeated through normal measures. It will be impossible for you unless you are as strong as the Pokemon League champion.
Hey guys, currently filming for Quest of the Muscle Nerd. I love my job. Get a lot of fan art. This is actually a piece that was done by Echo Chernik, Echo X. It's a painting of me as Icarus. Several of my neighbors have recognized me. Were you Wolverine in Superpower Beatdown? It's me. Oh. I know you're a squeaky toy. It makes me so happy to see these tiny little paw impressions in my couch. My mom is worried to death about me living out here by myself, and it feels a lot more like home having my boys here. I don't know that she knows how well I'm taken care of by the friends that care about me. I feel really blessed. So, congratulations to Blue Whale Studios. They started work on a major production in Atlanta, which I'm super happy for them. I know that bumps me to second priority. I'm hoping second.
Now we're just putting in some details for the shoulder blade or the shoulder armor for He-Man. I gotta grab this call. Hey, Mike. How are you? Fantastic. Yeah. Because what I'm doing is I'm making a list of all the life casts, And based on what the numbers we had in the budget, then I'm just gonna at the end of the LifeCast run, we'll send them a an added budget for any expenses past what was already in the budget, all at once. Thanks.
Sound busy.
We are slammed. We are slammed. It's weird being in here without 80,000 people all around you. Who are we waiting on?
Trey. He's like the space manager here.
Or is he just the spacey manager? We're doing a little recon to check out the room we've been assigned for our event and to get a good lay of the land, prior to Dragoncon so we can have everything planned out. Maybe it's just like, ignore them and they'll go away. We found out just not too long ago that they rescheduled our event for about an hour and a half after it was originally planned for, which helps us out a lot. It'll be at 11:30 a.m. now instead of 10 a.m. Now people have time to get in from the parade, get settled into the actual con scene and can make it over to our event in time, assuming they don't move it again. Let me get my shoe on, and then we'll see how far we can put it up someone's ass.
So how does this work? Is there like a...
What?
It's like a filing cabinet for patterns?
Yeah.
Wow.
How big are you across here?
I think 52, maybe?
Okay, we're moving up. All right, we got to go 2X. It's all in here. It's the same.
Okay.
See, it goes all the way up to 5X.
Wow.
So there's the pattern. Okay, come here. This is like a balloon. Look. See this? This is a throwaway vest.
Okay.
Okay? This is much cheaper. But feel of it. It will work fine. You're not going to the Ritz.
Yeah, no, I know, but I want it to look like top notch, and I'm probably gonna wear it more than once.
You are? Okay. Well, then you're gonna have to go with top notch, $20 a yard.
That's fine.
The double star Aldiva is in the lion's mane in this constellation.
Was Leo?
Lisa.
What is Leo?
Right. This cloud of icy objects at the edge of the solar system begins at around 200 billion miles from the sun.
What is the Oort cloud?
Lisa.
What are the Magellanic clouds?
No. Adder Brittany? You know what it is? What is the Oort cloud? That would have been your second choice. Founding Fathers, 400.
Well, this call is with Mrs. Ann Chrissy, and she's going to be helping us do some flyers and various promotional material to help us promote our competition at Dragoncon.
Hey there.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm still fooling them.
Cool.
And so I just emailed you a big chunk of pictures that I thought maybe, like I said, I had the idea of maybe doing like a photo collage of everybody, but
I could do that.
yeah, I'm open to suggestions.
Okay, yeah, I just got it. This is gonna be really awesome.
It's cool. It's exciting. And you guys are going to be there, right?
I might not, I may. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. We go at AWA the next month, and then Ryan's got his show the next month. You know what I mean? That's not like my thing,
A good, healthy turnout, if not pack the room, yay, that would be best case scenario. But I wondering how many people actually want to come to see this. You want the whole thing?
Yeah.
When you're bent over, moaning and wailing, you lick your palms. It's a little childish and stupid, but then again, so is high school.
What's that from?
Ferris Bueller. A movie that spoke to a generation. You know, I was never subjected to, you know, the cliche bullying and stuff like that. You know, I didn't have my head shoved in toilets or, you know, packed into a locker or anything like that. But it's just, I guess, the loneliness, the isolation that this place always seemed to present. That's where the gym used to be.
It's the class that got you off your ass. A new study suggests that our memories of gym class are connected to our feelings about exercise today. In other words, if you have positive memories of PE, you may be someone who looks forward to physical activity. On the other hand, if gym class reminds you that you were always picked last for the basketball team just because you weren't tall, then maybe you don't enjoy exercise. Scientists conducting the study hope that...
There's a lot of negative stigma among the nerd community and culture against physical fitness, you know, where they always felt, you know, well, I can't do this, you know, I'm not that guy, I'm not, you know, that star track player, so why should I even try and, you know, at worst be humiliated.
I never really wanted to be part of that community because I was more of like a loner at school anyway.
I want to build a fitness community for someone who maybe never considered that their body, you know, and their physicality could be part of their costume. That they could say, hey, you know, I can diet, I could work out and get lean, but it doesn't have to be for a bodybuilding competition. I can take that and reflect it into the characters I portray in cosplay.
I had a pretty negative experience with gym teachers. So I imagine anyone that feels that way toward anything that they suspect is going to be about body perfectionism. Would not go.
If no one winds up coming to this event, it'll be like being back here in high school all over again and feeling once again kind of pushed to the side. Hoping not. All right, hold still. This is going to tickle.
I am not ticklish.
My ex delighted in that fact in me. This is to help promote, get the word out for Dragoncon's Bodybuilding for Cosplay event. And turn around for me. We're gonna try and use Ryan here to get the point across of, you know, using, you know, physique and cosplay together. You know, just try just a little bit of twist. Just a touch. Yeah, see if you, when you twist, you get, you know, more of your core in there. I had thought that the parade, you know, was still classically, you know, at the same time as it's always been at 9 a.m. But they moved the parade, you know, to 10 a.m. And we're going to be competing to get people to, you know, come straight to the panel from the end of the parade. It's, I say it's not perfect, but, you know, it's as good as we could have hoped for this first time.
Each section you see is about 15 hours of printing over like 8 machines. So by like overnight we had all the pieces for the sword, and then we bind it all together and body work it smooth, and it came out looking great, but it was just too small, and we kind of stacked it against like how big Jonathan is, so we reprinted it, and now it's about 30% bigger, just so that it looks nice and epic in his hands. Now we're about to take it into the spray booth and coat it with an auto primer, which will fill in any more little bumps or divots, and then we'll bodywork that, take it to molding, and make the master copy.
Yeah, turn around. Just remember now, it's going to have an inch band on the bottom.
Okay.
Is that far enough?
I don't.
Do you want more?
I'm gonna have to have. Yeah, I think. Maybe like that.
Not that much.
No.
Yes, that much.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna have to have my abs showing.
Well, why don't you just go naked?
Ooh.
You're going to love this. Trust me. What you're seeing now is my normal state. This is a Super Saiyan. And this is what is known as a Super Saiyan that has ascended past a Super Saiyan.
Trying to build up as much interest as we can so we can get as many people as we can. They see this, they say, ah, yeah, that's the panel I want to go see.
Well, okay. I think that's quite clever. But you really don't see much of his face.
Yeah.
Well, what's his character?
Goku from Dragon Ball Z. It's a
Do peop-
Japanese cartoon.
Will people know that?
Yes. Yes, I'm quite confident they will.
Okay. Your mother doesn't.
Yeah.
I guess that's not important.
Yeah, it still gets the point across.
I guess.
I remember my first competition. I had just sat there and I had eaten a blanched chicken breast. It was my last meal for the day. It was 7 o'clock and I was starving. I looked at the empty plate and I just fed tears rolling down my face. My wife asked me what was wrong. And I said, that was my last meal. I don't get anything else till tomorrow. I am feeling exhausted. I'm feeling smooth. I'm feeling fat. And I mean, I'm right on track for being in competition. I've actually defined this point in diet as overly critical mass. Just me being overly critical.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Billy. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
All right, you guys get up and
It's
decide
okay.
what you wish.
Blow 'em out.
Ever since Mom passed away, Kelsey has been my rock.
I tried to put Happy Birthday Billy on it, but he wouldn't let me.
Yeah, just gotta stick
Then I tried to get him candles that says 27, but he was like, either way you arrange that, they're gonna think it's inappropriate. 72 or 27.
None of this would have been possible without her support. I've tried to talk myself out of doing this so many times, and she's always been right there, pushing me right back in. My diet's been crap for the past few days. I'm definitely retaining some water, puffy because of the carbs. But hey, can't let anything stop you, so just gotta keep pushing forward until the end.
Bodybuilding is really tough, both mentally and physically, because it's so easy to quit. At the end of the day, you have to lay there in your bed and you have to come to terms with you being the master of your own fate. You're the only one putting your body through this immense hell for a $15 trophy.
open up, with just, the normals, I'm Jerry Peacock with Muscle Nerds, and I'd like to welcome you all to the first, what we hope will be annual panel of bodybuilding for costuming, becoming a muscle nerd. You go through, a few things. I'll introduce the panelists one by one.
Well, you're awfully hairy.
I always have been.
I know, but you're going to take your shirt off and you're going to be, you putting that on?
This is just tests, I'm still going to get waxed.
We've got legs are based out. We've got the arm plates based out with their trim. Sword is ready for taking the tape off. The gold handle and the silver blade. Uh-oh, that's bad. Looks like we've got some paint delaminating. This usually happens when it isn't properly cleaned, which means like these are probably fingerprints or oil from people's hands or whatever sticking to the plastic, which means when you go to take off the tape, it's not truly bonded. This whole thing's basically trashed. You gotta basically lacquer it down back to the base and recolor it from the start. There's like a whole day wasted.
Paint application didn't go smoothly yesterday, apparently. So we're in disaster mode.
I tell you, with these promo posts, I've been reading through the comments, and most everybody's been, intrigued and enthused and stuff like that. This one guy puts up a comment that says, "Muscle nerd makes me cringe." And I wanted to, message back. I'm like, what is that supposed to mean?
If the event is a success, and it proves to fit the Dragoncon model, Jerry would be invited back. But if 2 people showed up, I won't have it the next year.
I'm through playing with you, boy. I want Prime, and I want him now.
It's prime time! I got the magic. I got the magic. Gonna let all y'all see what I'm made of. I'm a brilliant performer, a mysterious sucker. I'm my own best promoter. Now your searching is over. No make-believe. You in reality. You know I'm taking these chances just to send you a message. It's not just entertainment, it's the way that I'm living. No make-believe. You in reality.
Bow before your true master.
Never. I got the magic. I got the magic.
You're welcome to come. It's right after the parade.
Gonna let all y'all see what I'm made of. What I'm made of.
From cosplay to sci-fi fans, there will be a lot of costumed visitors crowding downtown Atlanta next week.
This year's Dragoncon is expected to be the biggest yet, with more than 80,000 people set to attend.
Never done misbehaving. Why slow down when I made it? Never give up this blessing. Thank the Lord I'm confessing. This ain't a dream. You in reality. This ain't a dream. You in reality. I got the magic. I got the magic.
So, I just left my mom's house where I was staying before Dragoncon, and I had to leave my dog Samus there because she can't go to the con with me.
Hi, baby.
I miss her so much. I didn't want to leave her.
Go for it.
Myself and two of the panelist judges, Vic and Jim, are going to be staying here in these high-rise condos for Dragoncon. What do you think? 3 trips?
No. Uno más. One more. We're gonna go. Second? Nope. My first one.
But this is my 13th Dragoncon.
Oh. So how many costumes do you have total?
Me? Just one. You got
Just one?
6.
You got 6.
With me, maybe more. I might have 7.
So room for me? 4.
2. We get to the stairs.
I think you can fit.
Go ahead. All right. Not both of us.
2nd floor.
So what are you gonna cosplay tomorrow for the panel?
Oh my God! Don't even ask me that. Don't even ask me that because I have no idea. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which route I want to go.
Alright. Very unique.
Why so serious?
I just love watching him work. It's magic. I accepted to do the panel because I'm sure some people want to hear a woman's side of the story, and I feel like I have something to bring to the table for that. And if they want to get serious about their fitness and what they bring to the table, you know, what they want to portray in their characters, but as well maintain a healthy lifestyle, that's why I'm doing it.
Ah! 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
It's Superman. Lobo. Have to have a photo.
Really good, bub. The first Dragoncon I ever went to was a complete sensory overload.
He's all there.
And being 16 years old, it was a lot to take in. After going through a lot of my childhood and not feeling like I really belonged, I felt like I had found my people, my home. I'm feeling ready for tomorrow. I'm feeling ready. Confident, not cocky, just confident. Sucks.
She looks good on you.
Thank you, sir. Having a heck of a day, sir.
got a text from my ex-wife, and she asked her boyfriend to marry her. And I'm 100%, great with her moving on, moving past, and falling in love and getting married again. I'm 100% for it. But she didn't have to ask him on the same day that I asked her back in 2013. So it's a little bit of a gut shot.
It's 9:40. Our panel starts at 11:30. We're trying to get into the room. The panelists right now getting their pump on, working out, getting that early morning grind in. You gotta do what you can for the con.
Woo, woo. I'm getting it. Whew. I'm gonna be looking for presentation. It's gonna be big. And then costume body accuracy. So for instance, if somebody was the Hulk and they really looked like the Hulk, as opposed to like if a thin Hulk came out, I'd give it to the bigger guy in that case. Unless the bigger guy came out and just laid down on the stage. I met William. He's a pretty big guy, big chest, big arms. He looks good. So we'll see how he does when I see the other guy.
I did not put on deodorant today. That way I would be more barbarian.
I can tell, actually.
I smell manly.
You smell musky.
Musky.
There's definitely a
Man.
manliness. I don't know though. Girls like that. I found that hint, the hint of manliness. As soon as it turns into BO, you're just screwed.
You gotta practice taking this vest on and off a few times. Ow, Pikachu. Pika punched me in the eye.
Even if you shimmy a little bit, I think with the beat of the music, getting out of your vest, the shimmy looks fine.
I don't know.
I mean, I know it sounds stupid, but it didn't look bad when you were doing it.
Okay, let's try it one more time.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so hyped. Coffee's kicking in. I'm ready to go. I'm thinking you need to get rid of this shit all the way down.
All right. You want me to take it off, or you just want to cut it?
Oh no, I'm gonna cut it off tiny. Just keep it loose.
I'll take your word for it. These are, I got 5 of these shirts. These are throwaways. Good. Keep it above here, though.
Above there?
I don't know, whatever you think.
I don't, why?
Because I'm just critical of my body.
Yeah, but your body is bomb.com. Like, you gotta show that shit off, man. Be proud of that shit. Because you being this buff will motivate and inspire so many other people to step up their cosplay fitness game. You're an IFBB pro for a reason, right?
It's kind of like tie-dye.
It frays.
Scissors.
Yeah, and then it frays in really cool, awesome designs that you can't just plan for.
They're good?
Yeah.
Is that lady at the front desk gonna let me out the door like this?
There you go.
Were you down there when she said I had to put my shirt on?
What is she gonna say to this?
Where's Jerry?
time.
Push to the next level so I can for the Skyway.
You excited?
He's something.
Yes. If we get half the turnout you're expecting, I'll be hyped.
Hey, bub. Let's get this thing over with. It's panel time.
Just forcibly making people stare.
Where do we go? Dude, let's just make it. Go for it. Let's go. Where are they going to show us? It's going to be tough.
It's wine.
Mana potion. It absorbs all this stuff.
It's wine, L-arginine, L-agmatine, L-arginine sulfate, yeah. L-arginine sulfate and creates a hydrochloride.
What's the wine?
Wine causes vascularity.
Makes you pretty.
Makes you pretty.
Where are y'all on being ready?
We don't have to open the door till 11:15, right?
That's.
We'll take
that's
as much
my,
time as we have.
That's my latest.
Okay.
What's up? Panel. We're hosting a panel. That's that guy. He's trying to get over the hill. Yeah, before these guys get here. Hurry up.
Man, you're not into the road, man. Rock the road break.
I'm running out of time.
So,
Maybe it's faster.
okay, two things where I think you have extra time is you're doing this scanning thing for like 8 seconds. That can be shortened. Scan for like 2 seconds. Scan back and forth, you're done. I think most muscular with the Pokeball is just going to be inconvenient.
Okay.
Because you already did most muscular and you're going to forget it.
Alright, I'll get the other one.
Look how vascular you got.
Am I vascular?
Awesome.
You ready, buddy?
As a letter B.
Yeah, love, brother. Thanks, you too. Love you. You look good.
Right, yeah.
How do you feel? Confident.
You in range?
Yeah. Tell him that we're almost there.
Finally made it.
Okay. How are you feeling?
A little nervous, but a
Pumping
healthy
good?
nervous.
Yeah.
I hope we get a good enough turnout.
Yeah. Good morning. Hi, I'm Russell.
Russell, good morning, the nurse.
And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, let me introduce Jerry Peacock from Muscle Nerds, our host and moderator for this panel.
All right, guys. Nice to see everybody. Glad everybody came. I'd like to welcome you all to the first, what we hope will be annual Bodybuilding for Costuming panel, Becoming a Muscle Nerd. So let me bring out the first of our panelists, who's going to be talking about both cosplay and fitness as well. Our first one is Mr. James Elmer. He is he's a personal trainer and established cosplayer and former Army Ranger. So, welcome, James.
Hi, guys. Thank you guys all for coming out. Wow. Awesome turnout.
Our next panelist is Mr. Joe Mikeson. Yeah. Joe is a natural bodybuilding competitor, diehard cosplayer, fitness enthusiast. All right, next up we have Miss Damaris Deegan, professor of graphic arts, and she does some amazing cosplay work. And last, but certainly not least, is IFBB professional bodybuilder, Mr. Victor Del Campo. All right, well, we'll start off with the basics. So if you guys want to talk about why you chose the particular costumes that you're wearing, and tell us a little about what went into them.
For me, I usually like to go with costumes that are a little more difficult to build.
All right. Now, so we are to the point of the Muscle Nerd Showdown. So we have two pre-selected competitors who are both going to come up on stage and do their routine to present their physique, their costume, their character, and just put it back here. Let me know when I'm supposed to introduce them.
Okay, as soon as they all look ready, ask them if they're ready, show off the prize, and then look over it.
You guys are ready? All right. So we're ready to get to it with our first competitor. So, our first one, summoning the power of Grayskull. Put your hands together for Mr. Jonathan Carroll as He-Man.
Defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!"
Here for Jonathan. All right, so our next competitor, all the way from the gyms of Kanto, make some noise for Mr. Billy Davis as Trainer Red.
I took a public speaking class in college, and I don't know how I passed it. I'm not good at dealing with crowds. Really anything over like 10 people, I just freeze.
Come on, let them know you like him. Billy. All right, as Billy Davis and his trainer read. So, while the panelists tally up the scores, I'm gonna bring both of them back out here, up on stage. So, Jonathan, Billy. Yeah, let them hear it. Okay, so we have our lovely trophy to present. So, results of the first, what we hope will be annual Muscle Nerds Showdown. Our winner is...
Jonathan went a little bit easier with the selection of his cosplay. He didn't really portray He-Man as well as I think he could have, considering he did drop the sword right in the beginning of his routine and then went straight into bodybuilding poses.
For a person that's really into Pokemon, they would recognize that he was really trying to channel the Pokemon character. And, you know, I have a 9-year-old boy. I think he would have really been excited with his presentation.
Our winner is... Mr. Jonathan Carroll as He-Man.
Looks like me ripping my shirt open, but gold.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, see?
Thanks again.
I'll take that.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Adrenaline hangover.
Great job, everybody.
Thank you.
Came off really professional.
Yeah.
The nerves are starting to settle down. Yeah, I don't think I've blundered anything. It was a close match. I really, Billy came so far.
I thought it was actually amazing. Learned a lot of stuff that I hadn't even thought about. I loved hearing about their stories and how they got into it, hearing about ways that I could improve myself.
They had amazing insight and were very generous with their information. It was wonderful.
We're very happy with it. The audience seems to be happy with it, so.
The event went far better than we were expecting. I'm feeling more and more confident that fitness does have its place within the nerd culture and that it can be accepted.
Losing Mom was really hard during the whole process. That took a lot out. But overall it was really fun. This is probably the funnest thing I've ever done in my life. My girlfriend and I just moved into a new house. We bought a new house in Kennesaw. I'm also training for my first official bodybuilding competition here in about 9 months.
I'm doing it.
I won the Muscle Nerd Showdown at Dragoncon. I actually got to be in a movie.
Would love to be Mr. Olympia.
It's called Bigger. It's the story of Joe Weider and his creation of the Olympia bodybuilding contest. But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't one of the most difficult periods of my life. After filming Bigger, I was grocery shopping and I fell to my knees and was very weak. I looked at my Apple Watch heart rate monitor and it said that my heart rate was 187. After the heart attack, I moved to Savannah, Georgia, and I started building a new life. I'm gonna be okay. Thanks, guys.
I want to know when I can go to the Academy Awards with you guys. You know, we've got to go to the Academy Awards for Best Picture. It's got to be better than La La Land. Have you seen La La Land?
La La Land didn't win.
Well, I know, but they won all kinds of other things for no reason.
I like La La Land.
You did? Yeah. It ended dumb.
But I know if we hang tight together, it's only getting better, better than we ever planned. Look around us, everything we build, I don't doubt us. Yeah, I know we will get around it, 'cause we got the feels for real. I know we will. Stay gone, we gonna stay gone, we gonna stay gone.
Would I consider having Jerry and this event back?